Hey everybody, it's Johnny from SnowmobileTrail.com, and I'm here just north of Duluth at the 18th annual Twin Ports Vintage Fest, where we have snowmobile drag races, we have vintage snowmobiles, we have a swap meet, we have mini bike races, lawnmower races, all kinds of stuff going on at this event. Let's check it out.
How did it start? We were going to Princeton and Heydays and all the other ones, and I thought, why isn't there one up here? I always wondered why. Well, then I got the idea of why not just do it, so we did. So 4 sleds in the show and like 3 people swapping the first year. And it grew from that. So out there you have the sleds that are actually racing. The show will be here tomorrow, and that'll be down there. Well, we got behind you, we got lawnmower racing, and there'll be mini bike races. Down on the other side, there'll be an ATV challenge, which has got some holes and mud and stuff for ATVs. So we got a variety of things. We also got off-road truck display that you can look at, and then of course the grass drags, the swap meet. What a variety of things. Every year is different. It really changes from year to year. You just don't know what it's going to be. There's always a lot of people, and it's been a good event. It's not Heydays, it's not Princeton, but they draw from the cities. But I think for being up north here, we're definitely the biggest swap meet and event, northern Minnesota anyway.
Afternoon, we're here at the Twin Ports Vintage Fest, grass drags, and we're going to be running some vintage sleds down. We got a couple of classic classes for 82 and older, and we got some vintage retros, which are vintage sleds that have 90s motors in them. A lot of those are mods, and that'll be our fastest class. If you're looking for something to do this Saturday, this is about as much fun as you can have in the fall. Twin Ports Vintage Fest is supporting the Drift Topper Snowmobile Club, and the proceeds from the race go to our equipment and maintenance needs at the Boomer Garage and for the club.
Man, I had an absolute blast at the Twin Ports Vintage Fest. You got to take in some really great racing, and you can make a weekend out of it because they have free camping. Not to mention all of the vintage sleds that you got to see, along with the swap meet where you can get parts for all those old sleds, along with snowmobile suits, magazines, you name it, they had it there. It was a great way to kick off the Northeast Minnesota snowmobile season. And don't forget to subscribe to the SnowmobileTrail.com YouTube channel. That way you get all of our videos throughout the entire year. Thanks, and we'll see you on the trail.